Yo, what's up YouTube? Today we're gonna further explore a little bit into air evasion comp. Alright, now you can see here on the left I have it built up slightly. Alright, and I found ourselves a somewhat decent target to give it a try. Now, let's see. Jump back into here quickly. Okay, yep, there we go. We can take a look at the ether and skills. Now you can see that Scratch here, not exact. I'm not quite there yet with Scratch. All right, gear-wise and everything. He's coming along nicely though. Stormblade on the other hand, actually I'm not sure if Scratch is a girl or a guy. But don't worry about that. You can see I'm slowly getting Stormblade built up. The stats are relatively respectful. The ethers are all pretty much capped out. We've got some nice bond enchants on there. Actually, I forgot to double check. I don't think I have any enchants on Scratch. Yeah, so no enchants because the gear's not ready yet. But there is like this nice crit rate ring here. Airstrike is again still on that 4 and 5-star gear from yonks and yonks ago. And Blades is chilling out here with the full set of, oh well, there is a 4-piece, there is a 4-star piece there, so we won't worry too much about that. But Blades, I'm kind of happy with how tanky Blades is. I'm going to jump into it because it's actually close to the time when this all shuts off. Alright, when there's no more Sky Tower. So let's actually just auto this. Apparently I was a little too slow in there, so we're gonna blast through this first fight as quick as we can. Actually, you know what? Let's just take manual control. We'll get this done a bit quicker. Probably. And yeah, then I can show you guys the air evasion comp, and that'll be nice. Now, we'll consider it like maybe semi-built for now, right? The Stormblade is in a position where I'm kind of happy with the damage, though against tanks, it is still kind of like, it just depends on the type of tank at the end of the day. Like it can be a little worrying when you're like fighting a Kingpin and you get freeze and stuff on your units. Freeze is not. Me and Freeze don't get along well. All right. Like I don't think me and Freeze are ever gonna get along well. I do not like Freeze. I don't think I've ever liked Freeze because I've never had a unit that can really make use of it properly, you know. But it is what it is. I just have to deal with the fact that all my skills and stuff are going to be on extra long cooldowns. For the most part. Like old chap over here. Old chap. Oh, good old chill. That's alright. We're just going to pop him like this. And then we are going to skip a turn. We're going to get our Mr. Cat attack buff here. And then we're just going to unload. And hopefully we do a little something something here. We don't want this to take too long. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look, there's all that freeze. Oh wow, they both resisted, and we didn't get the extra attack on it. That's a little sad, actually. Alright, come on. Oh my gosh, did you really just evade? And we got the freeze on us as well! Oh! Speaking of evasion comps, guys, here is Chill, the solo evasion comp unit. No longer will you need to fear strong single target attacks. You'll just evade them. Oh my gosh. Alright, come on. Just gotta get past this Chill now. Nice, quick. There we go. Yeah, evaded that. Anyways. Whew, let's show off the evasion comp. Now, obviously most of the evading is gonna be done by Blades here. Alright. So let's open with the tank, and then Airstrike's gonna do his thing. Oops, let's try and get rid of that Stormblade. So I'm gonna try and use our own Stormblade's abilities here, one after the other. We're just gonna auto as much as we can. Whoop. And yeah, we'll get into how their stats are looking just in a second. Just want to show you guys. I'm gonna big single target hit, big AoE hit, and then we get rid of the lowest HP unit. Now you can see here their evasion is currently, well, Scratches is 45, Stormblades is 33, Whoop, come here, Airstrike. Airstrikes is 36. And Blades is chilling on 54. And you should find that I won't need to heal during this fight. Whoop. Now we're going to pop the evasion, and then we're going to check these stats again. So you see 94 evasion for Blades, 76 for Airstrike, 73 for Stormblade, and 85 for Scratch. So you can see Blades and Scratch are doing really nicely with the evade. And let's get that charge started up. Okay, so we're going to get rid of old chap here first. Rid of little old mate. You see Scratch actually... Scratch does some respectful damage for someone that doesn't really, like, he's not really geared just yet. Right? Well, I was quite proud of that. And you can see Blades is, like, kind of, like... Blades isn't getting wrecked too badly, you know? We did kind of waste that just then. We couldn't get rid of the, what is it? The invincibility, I guess. Anyway, he's gone now, so he won't worry us anymore. Wouldn't have any more troubles with that guy. Let's see. Here, that guy. Jetpack here is probably the most worrying one as far as, like, finishing the fight goes. But, yeah, you see here, like, I can, if I, like, manual it, right, what I can do is, of course, swap out, use my healer, and then the reason I have Blades over on the far right here is because then it's Airstrike who's, I don't want to keep, like, I care about keeping Stormblade alive, because Stormblade's my major damage right now, right? So I keep Stormblade off over to the left side, where he can't be hit by any kind of, like, attacks like this one here, of Stormblades, for example, which it hits adjacent targets, right? That's what I'm trying to be wary of when I do my comp setup. And of course, Scratch has to have the leader skill, otherwise you miss out on the evasion, right? Now, I find that it's like, it is a much more durable team. However, it isn't finished just yet, right? So, it's obviously going to perform much better when it's fully built. It'll probably perform similar to this versus other fully built teams. Because, like, this is kind of respectable. Blades has been taking a lot of hits, though. But, again, like, Blades has been quite tanky, right? Like, that's kind of, like, what I like about it, is that even though Blades is on, like, full 5-star, and we don't have, like, a whole bunch of, like, evasion stuff on the rings and the boots, the evasion comp has been working relatively decently. And you can essentially just full auto, take control of it for a bit if you like, you know. But otherwise, like, it's, I don't know, I've been enjoying it. I have actually been enjoying how it operates. It does seem to be relatively efficient. The bond, obviously, I don't have anything on Scratch just yet. Stormblade's bond and chance aren't the greatest either. Like, I think it's only like heroic, really, at the moment. It's like a 6-piece heroic. So once I get those enchants to like a higher grade, like if I had like a full legendary grade of enchants, it would of course work a lot better, right? It'd be a bit more efficient with trying to get that actual evasion, the evasion Portermaster, that's the word I'm looking for, the evasion Portermaster to use their skill, right? Now I have been considering, like, I kind of feel like maybe the evasion Portermaster, probably not necessary. Like, Blades already, like, kind of evades more than half of the skills that are used against him or her. And how do I explain this? Like, I kind of feel like maybe I want the attack buff instead. Maybe, right? Maybe I want the attack Portermaster instead. And like, once you get like the boots and the rings, if you can get some evasion to go into that gear or on the gear, then you can make up for it, right? Now, this was like my last attack for the day. I have been pretty lax, but yeah. Just wanted to show you guys, I found ourselves a somewhat decent target to test the comp out on, to show you guys how the progress is. And yeah, we'll leave it there for today, I guess. Now I know I have been relatively absent for the last couple of weeks on YouTube. I've been trying to be more active on Twitch. I've had a really busy week this week, but things should hopefully be picking up again this week, hopefully. Maybe not for YouTube, but more so for streaming wise. And yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. It's just, obviously I don't do this stuff this kind of stuff all the time. So I do hope everyone can bear with that kind of thing. We've got Lost Centuria coming out at the end of the month too. I want to check that out. And whenever Diablo 2 Resurrected comes out, I'm really curious in checking that out, though I probably won't be making videos for that. Well, that'll be mostly streaming and on Twitch and stuff like that. Alright? Anyways, hope you guys kind of got a nice idea of it. You can see like Stormblades and Chants here. They are kind of counted as a heroic set for Bond, right? So you see the 4-piece is a heroic 6-piece, right? But with the Bond 6-piece, you get an 80% chance to get 2 core power. So that there would be like pretty much every turn you get 2 core power, right? Well, sorry, every time you use a skill, sorry. So not just every turn, but every time you use a skill. So you have like let's say you have a full set of her legendary Bond, that is going to be very nice for the, well, for the evasion comp specifically. But if you do find that you have enough gear that has evasion on it, you'll be able to just kind of be like, oh, well, maybe I'll swap out the evasion Portalmaster and we can put on the attack Portalmaster, and then your Stormblade and Scratch will be just, or Airstrike too maybe. We'll have to see how good Airstrike is once we get some 6-star legendary gear on it. But yeah, like maybe that attack buff will be pretty solid. Something I really do like about the evade in general is that you can evade pit bosses, so they won't strip your provoke. You can evade pretty much everything, and most people aren't running accuracy; they're running resistance or effect accuracy, right? So yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, I hope that was somewhat enlightening. Somewhat of a just a little bit of a progress shot into the evasion comp. This is a very slow going game, and yeah, we'll have to see how it goes in the future. Anyways, peace out guys. Hope that was informative.